All right, hello. Welcome to the YouTube channel. I am making this video for my Poke MMO team, which, if you don't know, in Poke MMO, you can have a team of a bunch of people, do events, all that crazy stuff, but that is not what this video is about. In fact, for my team, I wanted to make a fossil farming guide in which you go around 4 different regions, which would be Hoenn, Kanto, Sinnoh, and Unova, and get every fossil in the game, essentially. And the reason being is because a lot of people are going to turn back cave, which we will look at later. And it's almost oversaturating the market. There's so many skull fossils, there's so many armor fossils, but the money, if we look, is right here. So if I type in, let's say, root fossil, right, from Hoenn, $20,000 for one root fossil. That's your cheapest fossil that you can get. So it's essentially, I want to make it to where people have a guide, whether it's just my team or anybody who views this video, where they can follow a route and get approximately, I don't know, anywhere from no fossils at all to a bunch of fossils throughout, going on a trip through a bunch of different regions. So first things first, I want to talk about the Pokemon that you'll need. So you will, in fact, need 2 almost dire Pokemon in order to actually obtain the fossils. First thing you're going to need right here is a Pokemon with with Frisk, the Frisk ability, in order to let you know that the Pokemon you are fighting or in a battle with has an item. They're currently holding an item, right? And then you will need a Pokemon with Thief. So Frisk and Thief, you will frisk them, it'll show up, and then you will use the move Thief. Your Pokemon doesn't have to be that crazy. My Bennett is horrible, but he's got good speed and a decent attack stat, and he's also IV trained. No, he's not, actually. So, basically, I'm using a bad Bennett, right? And I'm still able to get this stuff done. But if you have an IV, EV trained Bennett, or I believe Dusknoir can also be very useful for doing this stuff. You're able to get these fossils and so on and so forth. But that is the main guy. That's going to be your dude. Your second one is going to be any Pokemon. It doesn't have to be Golduck, but a Pokemon with the ability Damp, and that's it. So that way, if you run into a shiny Graveler or even a shiny Geodude, which is about level 38 or higher, somewhere around that range, they can self-destruct or use Explosion. And if you have a Mon with Damp on them, they're obviously not able to explode anymore. So it's a good thing to keep a Golduck, or I don't know too many Pokemon, I'm not gonna lie. I'm very new to this game. But a Golduck for sure is easy to catch over in Kanto, and Bennett is actually easy to catch over here in Hoenn. You can just run on down to this island over here. It is called Pacifidlog, something like that, and then just run over to the Sky Tower, which is right here. You just go right, catch yourself a Bennett, and then you are good to go. Okay, now that we are done with that little segment, let's talk about what you'll really need. Now, I know I said first things first about the Pokemon, but the more important thing, the thing that you will absolutely need in order to do any of this, you're going to need a Pokemon with Rock Smash, Pokemon with Surf, and a Pokemon with Fly. Now, Surf and Fly are not evident. You can still go smash rocks without those moves. It's going to be taking a lot more time for you to go around and do everything. So, you'll see later in the video that in Sinnoh, there's a cave you go into and you have to surf to get to more rocks. You don't have to go get those, but it is good to have. And then Fly is obviously so that you can, go to these regions in a timely manner, because this route that you're about to see will take about anywhere from 18 to 20 minutes, maybe shorter depending on if you have the special strings. I do not. And that is pretty much it. So, we are just going to make sure that we have HM Pokemon, Rock Smash, Surf, and Fly, and, our Banette and our Golduck. So, while I'm in Kanto, actually, I will point out which island to fly to and where you can actually get a Golduck. If it's not during the video, I'll put it somewhere at the end. Real quick, I just wanted to add that it is, while I catch this swarm of Zoras that you saw, I almost said Zorro. Real quick, I wanted to add that it is 100% possible to run into shinies. As you can see, this one I caught in Sinnoh on the Ravaged Pass that you will see. So it is very important to have the Golduck with you. You never know when you'll run into one. And I think I just full swiped this thing twice. That was on me. But like I said, it is possible, so just make sure that you keep it in mind. Alright, so before we go into the route, I just wanted to record this little segment. When you go to Kanto on Island 2, this little area right here, you can sweet scent, or I believe just run around in, obviously, the water and catch the Golduck with Damp. This one that I have currently literally came from that Cape Brink. I just sat here, sweet scented, and I got the Damp Golduck in order to help with my team for doing things. So keep that in mind. Come grab one of these. Go grab a Banette at the Sky Tower in Hoenn, and you will literally have 2 of the main contributors to this fossil farming guide. So that's it. Alright, so this is the beginning of the guide. You're going to start in Mauve City in Hoenn. Go up to those 2 rocks up there. And then after that, you're going to fly over to, I don't know how to say the name, but where the Ditto Cave is. Go down on the volcano and do all of the rocks over here. This video is pre-recorded. I am talking over it just because it took me around 21 minutes to do it, but it's because, like I said earlier, I don't have strings, and I actually ended up running into a lot of random encounters and stuff in some of the caves. Secondly, you're going to go to one island in Kanto. This is your second region. You're going to do all the rocks up here. You have some trainer battles over here and stuff. I believe there's Persian, Meowth, and a few other good Pokemon that you can come and catch over here. A lot of the people that you see on this island are actually, I believe they're farming for amulet coins. Don't quote me on that. I'm not 100% well versed in exactly what they're doing. I don't really talk to too many people other than the team that I'm on. But that's pretty much it. It's just these rocks up here. As you can see, I have not been having very good luck. At all, actually. I think I only ended up getting 1 fossil here, and then after that I did not get any fossils throughout any of the other regions we visit. So I got the Helix fossil there, and then we go over to Sinnoh. And in Sinnoh, it's the Flower Town. You're going to go into this beginning cave, Ravaged Path, and this is actually where I got my shiny Ditto from. This route is a little annoying, in the sense that you're literally just breaking rocks, but I'm not gonna lie, to me it was kind of fun. And now that I have got a shiny sitting in the party at all times, it actually almost fueled my fire in order to continue to sit down and shiny hunt. And that's pretty much all I got for you. I also apologize if I sound a little bad. I am sick, and it's probably not the best time for me to sit down and record this video, but I got it in my head that I wanted to have a team member make the guide for the rest of our team. So I'm a little stuffy, but that's besides the point. As you can see, this is the spot where you have to surf in order to get to these extra rocks up here. There's also a raid den, I think they're called in this game. And that is pretty much it. That's pretty much it. These are little areas that honestly, when I played the original games, I did not know that they existed. So like this area up here, I never even knew about until I started playing Pokemmo. Um, and who knows if this video does well and I actually, how do you say it? I actually did a good job of portraying and getting information across, then maybe I'll make some more. A lot of the streamers and commentators and other YouTubers and stuff for this game, they make a lot of guides of the exact same thing. Not like on purpose or, but it's because they want to make a guide and they want to add some extra information to it. And I just don't. I can't say that I'm 100. I'm too good at that. So this is really just for the team. But if it's enjoyed, then maybe I'll look into making some more. I'll continue this conversation, but your next thing is the Pastoria City to Unova. In Undella Bay, you're going to grab this rock up here in the corner and then head up to the beach north of that. You can break these rocks in any sequence that you really want to. Um, it doesn't matter. One of the guides I saw strictly for Unova was pretty much every rock smash in Unova. They left that first one, went around that circle, and got it after. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't change anything. It's entirely up to how you want to run things. After you get those, you're going to run over to this house in the corner and grab these 3 rock smashes over here, and then back onto the beach that you were just on and head up north. Real quick, so the thing I was talking about while we were in Sinnoh, I didn't see a route guide that went through all the regions, or like a quick little route to follow to constantly repeat over and over and over to grab as much fossils as possible, without it focusing solely on just the 2. Now there was one in which they did the first 3 regions, which were Hoenn, Kanto, and then Sinnoh in that order. And those would get you most of the fossils, but they wouldn't get you the Unova ones. So I wanted to make my own video where you're also coming to Unova and grabbing these Unova fossils so that you can have Archon and the turtle. I don't know how to say his name. But that's pretty much it. Once you get over to the giant chasm, there's 4 more rock smashes that you can do, and you've essentially completed the little route that I have set up here for you. It also doesn't matter which guy comes out of the rock smashes over in Unova, if it's Boldor or Crustle. No matter who it is, they will always drop the Everstone, the fossils, or whatever. So that is the end of the route. Hopefully you were able to follow along. If not, I will make sure that for YouTube you're able to click on each individual segment of each region and route. And hopefully this helps you get as many fossils as possible and just constantly repeat over and over and over again. Lastly, just keep in mind that the things that you will be running into, the items that you will be finding, are the hard rock or the hard stone, which I can show you right here. The hard stone will show up, everstones will show up, and then fossils. As you can see on my thing, I literally only got the dome fossil. I promise that it's not always horrible. You will have some times where you do that entire route and you get 1 fossil like I did, or you do that entire route and you literally get a fossil on every single mon. It's entirely up to RNG. So again, hopefully that helped you on your journey to becoming a professional fossil farmer. There are a lot of guides. I just wanted to make a specific one by me for my team. And that is it. Please feel free to follow the channel, like the video, follow me on Twitch. It is God King Oos on Twitch and pretty much all other platforms. So thank you very much for watching the video.